Hi, this is Team 4, and this is our elevator speeches.
I'm Lucinda Taylor.
And I'm Linda Richard.
And I'm Brianne Morse. So this is my elevator speech. Hi, I'm Brianne Morse. I'm the data team lead for our campus's implementation of personalized learning. I help our teams understand and use data to align their instruction with the core tenets of our program. For example, to create targeted instruction that meets the needs of the individual learners, I was able to take the first wave of STAR data, which lacked specificity, and align it with our standards-based grade data from the platform to create an SSI plan for our 8th grade math team. I know that your campus also has implemented the personalized learning program, and I would love to see if there's an opportunity for us to thought partner on how our campuses can improve their data usage. And that's my speech.
Okay, my name is Lucinda Taylor. As I said before, I am, my current position is in Alief ISD. I am a reading teacher for 5th and 6th grade. And this year we have started, well, last year we started a new program where I only teach reading. Prior to that, I taught social studies and language art. And we're trying to get to see if students are learning more by just focusing on one particular content area. And in this, so what we do is do a lot of technology as well as working in a small group. And I too is trying to make it have more of a blending type environment. And I use the data from STAR and other benchmarks and assessments to tailor my classroom to meet the needs of my individual students, not as a cookie cutter model, but more like an individual growth plan for my students. So this is part of my speech for my elevator speech.
Hi, great job, Lucinda. My name is Linda Richard. I'm a software quality assurance manager for IPM Software, and it's a software development company that specializes in property management software for the affordable and multifamily housing industry. With the highest level of quality, I implement technology tools to decrease the amount of defects in the product software released to clients in order to increase the customer satisfaction. As a business professional, my commitment is to excellence. I'm a team player proficient in technology to effectively teach, train, and educate. And with a strong work ethic and desire to succeed, the benefit for any company who is fortunate to get my talents would be a continuous process improvement that would result in the increase of the company's bottom line. And I'm also a graduate student majoring in instruction design and technology, and after graduation in January of 2018, I plan to teach at the local community college.
Great job.
Great.
So I forgot to say that my program is more instruction and curriculum with a certification in principalship and a master technology teacher. So I have to get used to using technology and talking in front of the camera.
Understood. Let me ask one question, Lucinda. What do you like, I guess, most about your job as teaching?
I think what I like the most about teaching is when my students understand a concept that I was trying to teach them, a strategy, and I see that aha moment. It is a priceless moment because their face light up and I know they understand what I just had taught them. So, and just dealing with the students in itself, I love it. I love working with them, talking to them, and watching them grow.
Oh, awesome. Excellent response. Brianne, my question to you, what do you find most challenging about your position?
Yeah, I think the most challenging thing about my current position is that it's new to me. I've only been at this position for about a year. And it's kind of learning how to make that shift from being in the classroom to being outside and kind of looking at instruction through a different lens. And it's not anymore just what's happening day to day, that stuff that we get engrossed in and we love to do, but it's looking at like, how are we aligning curriculum with the goals of our program and the outcomes that we want from our students.
Yeah. So, Lynn, I have a question for you.
Okay.
In your current position, is it you interact with a lot of customers, or is it more just like you're doing like video conferencing as well, or is there any challenges when working from home versus being out in the office?
Good question. To answer the first one, as far as the interaction with clients, I would say it's probably 50-50. I spend half of my time working with clients to ensuring the product is of the highest quality and getting any enhancements from them and implementing those into the program, as well as dealing with the internal clients, which is client care representatives who are responsible for actually testing the product as well. So it's kind of a 50-50.
Okay.
Challenges that I find, actually, there are really no challenges from working at home. I guess I'm conscientious to the fact that I know what I need to do, and regardless of whether I'm in the office or at home, I have a deadline, so I have to get it done. So, but I do enjoy the freedom of working from home.
Okay, great.
So Lucinda, I have a question for you. You said that you went from Texas history to ELAR, is that correct?
Yes.
How did you find that transition? Was it an easy transition? Or?
It is, because when you're teaching in language arts, you're just implementing reading. It's the same thing. Reading is not a core subject, but basically at this level, they're learning how to understand what they're reading. So reading consists of social studies, science, math, anything that we need to give them to understand a concept.
That's awesome.
So I love it though.
That's awesome.
All kind of activities, hands-on activities for them.
Yeah, I do love the hands-on activities. I do miss that from the classroom.
Yes.
And Linda, I have a question for you. What type of trainings have you been able to do for your companies?
Actually, I've done a few internal trainings for the client care group, webinars, produced videos, just-in-time training on enhancements. And so any type of new product that comes online, you know, I create a video to kind of explain what the functionality is, and so they can get introduced to the new features in the program.
That's really awesome.
And Brianne, I had a question for you. Was it difficult to make the transition to the current position?
It was. I feel like though, I've used a lot of the strategies that we've learned through the curriculum and instruction program, with kind of being able to look through that different lens and see how curriculum, the overview of it and the structure of it, and backwards planning that's involved. Before, I don't think I ever understood, so that I couldn't appreciate the level of work that went in to creating the units that our school used. So it's been a new transition for sure.
Okay, great. I'm glad to know that. It's interesting.
This concludes Team 4 Elevator Speech presentation. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.